it's definitely fun. I actually pulled the lights in a little closer.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. If we want, we can push them out again, but this is closer to the size of Ray's garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we start to kick the lights back, then we'll push them out a bit more again. Alright. What was I going to say? The only thing that you had really that was like, everything we did on Tuesday felt really good on all 3 weapon groups. We'll start with the pulgada drill again. The only extra thing was make sure you're doing the Dorello when you do the left side. Yeah, because there's a once or twice that you did like a really good out here. Yeah. And I've maybe pulled back, but then I've aimed in that middle there. Yeah. And then I add my neck. And then you've pulled it back through like that until you come back. But when it's the right side, you're going here and then pivoting back and doing the Dorello pivot, so you're always safe on that side because you're winging out with the second step. But you started to do the V on the side coming backwards. So as long as you're stepping, coming around, whether it's to the ribs or to the top of the line, get a little bit more of that roof block one going. You're not doing this one as much. No. And like you're doing fine with these, but I'm occasionally whipping a straight one in. Right. And it's because you're doing spines. I do the spines more on the angles. I will occasionally on a vertical. Yeah. But I find that if you do a vertical one, I find this one's better. Yeah. I just have my hand there, so then I've got my own speed assist. And like I was saying last time, try not to go vertical and brake. That's better. Because everyone's got the palace roof block in their system.
I still go a bit too...
Yeah. You started pulling the foot back a bit more. Yeah. So that saved you a few times where that foot's gone back. Because even when you're doing like this, if you don't pull the foot back, I'm whipping that in a lot of the time. But when you retract, it doesn't hit. It's just off. Yeah, but you got to point it. Yeah, it's just then I got your arm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there we go. The moment you pointed that, it ghosts everything.
Because originally we were just all up the middle.
I get that as well. Like especially with like the knife, you know, where you like you go up here and then that that's quite a good like counter attack. And I get it as well because it keeps the lean going. And you got the forward motion, you fall really easily, but it means your hands are target. Yeah, because that's coming up the middle, so they know what they're doing. They are just going to go bang, maybe then you're going to do an attack. Right, let's start with the pulgada drill. Yeah. Do you want to do the old one first, where it's...
Yeah, just the old one.
Vertical, the footwork drill we're doing at the moment, but when the attack comes, so like, even though I'm going back vertically, you're still going to get that elastic going. If you do it like, so if you just step without it hitting first, I'll step without hitting. So if I'm going to float, but the second you do an angle shot, I'm angling away. If you did a forehand shot, same thing, you're going away with it. I feel like you're not doing the feet part, you're doing a bit of a lean. But when the right foot's forward, this one barely gets you off the middle. But you can kind of do this because the left foot's back. So that side's not as bad. But I think here you can lean. Without your stepping, you're surviving a little bit on that side. But this side, like you're very in the middle still. So you have to do a little bit of an elastico step.
I think with this, I just got to make sure I get the feet done early. And I start to swing.
If the reason that you feel awkward is because you don't have the foot in the right spot, so like when it's the right foot forward, I find it easier because if you do a forehand shot, my foot was the front foot, so it follows the rule of retracting the front foot. When it's my back foot, it feels a little worse. So there's times where I almost go, and I pull my front foot back vertically first, and then go out. So that might be the one that you're messing up a little bit, because I feel like if your right foot was forward, you'd be okay on just doing that. So I try that for a second where if your right foot's forward, I think you're okay going diagonal. Even then, more diagonal, because that probably would have hit. If you're going vertical, diagonal. Still too vertical. Go towards the light. Yeah, nice. So that's what I'm saying, like you're a little too vertical on that retraction side. This side, because you're used to the speed assist, that side, you understand the angle, but you go almost straight down the middle whenever you try that way. Like you angled a little bit. I'll show you the difference actually. Do a backhand at me.
Yeah.
This looks like your backhand side. Do a forehand side.
Yeah.
That looks like your right side. And your right foot has gone out, but look how in the middle you are still.
Yeah.
Where the last one you did towards the light was like diagonal. That's what I mean. But you are getting off the middle.
Yeah.
But you're getting off the middle to like here.
Yeah.
That's not far enough.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little thing.
Yeah.
So let's do the pulgada drill one more time, and then we'll get into it.
Okay. Too far away.
See, I didn't lean on that one. Make sure you're leaning away from it. You did the lean, but you're going vertical with the feet, but your head's leaning. So it's your right foot's going to go out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Right, I'll do another side. Right foot. So this side you're fine. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, nice. Oops, see, I almost messed that one up.
Yeah.
See, I couldn't go out properly then, so I almost had to end up, I almost swung this around and went vertically back a bit more, and then almost bounced out. So other than that, everything I'm still looking at. You've been covering up at the beginning, you're bringing your hand all the way back to your hand and your body, so you're not floating out too far. You're retracting your foot, when you're doing like these circulars, when you do these ones, you're coming back quite covered up. When nothing's landing, you're starting to like drop this and open it, and you're also starting to step out a bit wider, more inviting to mating. So it's looking good for that.
Yeah, so next time I do your pulgada drill, I'm going to try to just get into the sway more.
Yeah, it's fair.
Because
it's probably too stationary for your style.
Yeah, when I do the stationary, I feel like
you'll always kind of have a bit of a swagger going when you're going.
The sway just sort of falls in there.
So the drill's probably too stationary for you, or like too upright. But if you did have a bit of this going, and then I went and went to
I'll just naturally just
exactly.
So just working out the difference, but that's alright.
Yeah, let's have a bit of a free flow spar, see how it feels. Like I said, if it's too tight, we can push the lights out, but it's feeling good at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking spine it.
I did a really weird speed on it as well.
Okay, let's go. Oh, sorry. I saw this thing and I'm going, I can't see shit.
So I think I went here, then I kind of went wobble, then I stepped. Like,
and then I couldn't see it.
I kind of kept the step back for an extra beat just to make you think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird one. Sorry.
Oh no, I was diving in.
it was the same angle on both of them when you're coming forward.
Yeah.
It's me doing a forehand side.
Yeah.
It's me realizing that you can read an angle away from this really fast.
Yeah.
Even if you step forward, I feel like you can very quickly adapt to that.
Yeah.
But if you're mid-step forward, and I do that one, and I can get it on that side, I think one of them I got near your neck and you pushed in. I think the other one went lower. I got like down there. That's the same kind of angle, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm kind of waiting till I see you come forward, and if I see that slightly too low, I'm just going hack into there. Yeah, but it has to be with the step.
Yeah.
Nice. Left my arm out there. Just got it. That's good. You're faking your way in. You're not just plunging in. You're realizing the danger. My left hand there. Nice. Hey, you got that?
That's good. I realised I was getting a bit too defensive.
No, it's good because I keep going here and then floating and just coming up you. And you floated back, but this time you got off the line. Because you keep going straight backwards, and or you only slightly turn the corner, and it lets me almost like come in. It was like very fencing kind of thrust. But that was good. You stayed calm, then you floated with me, and you got off the line.
Just making sure it doesn't get too defensive.
That's feeling
good. So I was
good.
trying to open up a bit more at the end.
Mate, like that's feeling really good.
Yeah.
I'm trying some of the non-telegraphics. I'm doing thrust, doing a bit of like block cover entries. You're noticing me load.
Yeah.
So you're backing off in certain areas. Sometimes you're baiting me for it. Sometimes I'm seeing you like step in partially open, then cover, so that you pull the shot so that it goes through, so you get that opening. Like you're starting to see the setups where you can defensively cover to create an opening.
Yeah,
it's good. Yeah. Alright, so if that's the pulgada stuff, that's like, to me, that's the Largo to medium, no real Corto. We're starting. We got a few of the medium ones where we're here. Because to here, when you can touch everything without having to be fully extended, that's medium, but we're not close enough to like really control like the T-Rex arm. Like that's Corto. This is medium to me. And where we're just fighting was more Largo. Occasionally we got to medium, but there was more us going like block and exit. And
so, do you want to just slow down just a bit now and see if we can move right in?
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's do one little drill first that I've been finding. It's how I'm kind of mentally going in for when I'm thinking medium to Corto. Is that my hand almost doesn't come off as big as it did the last time. So just shut the hammer down for a sec. So if you keep it thing like left hand on there, and it's very like I'm doing attacks, but I'm almost pushing it through with my left hand. And here my fingers are hooking, and I'm dragging it. And then it's like very like retracting roof block, diagonal, diagonal, horizontal, horizontal, and then straight back and through. But see how it's very defensively covered. But and then also you do something down the middle, like this is very tight. I'm almost grabbing it with my left hand and pulling it, and it makes it really easy to do really strong deflections and clamps and then drive through.
Yeah, isn't that getting a little bit closer than...
Yeah, we won't see, I get that like in this situation, the ideal would be to get like a clamp and then drive into the net and get like that super close range. Yeah. But we're both not going to allow the other person to step that close. So what I'm finding is that I'm doing this at the moment and I'm here. Yeah. And you'll go for a shot. Yeah. Yeah. And like I'll have to rotate a bit to keep my hands safe. Yeah. I'll do that, and then I'm getting like a speed assist here, where even if you step backwards, I can step with it. Yeah. And it's giving me like these better shots for us. So I'm getting like, I think both these ones I did like that on you then. Yeah. I think I was covered like this first, so I was closer to you. So when you missed, I followed. Yeah. And it means that you're stuck in the position. Yeah. So I'm doing this, and then what I'm finding is that we start going 1-for-1 in this position where we're both blocking and there's no one pulgadas. Because if it was on pulgada, it wouldn't be the Corto to medium range. So I'm like here, it's almost stay covered and just do a block and like roll with it a bit, and then do your own attack wherever. Back. Yeah. Solid. Yeah, wherever. Yeah. That's it. Still pull the foot back occasionally. Yeah. And like you'll see, like even then, like I was here and you did an attack, and I can do like these. These. I'm still doing a bit of the spines. The roof block one's probably the easiest one to transition into it, because I'm like, that doesn't feel any different from like normal. But amongst these, you'll do an attack at me, I'll do one at you, and then I'll go here, and then I'll get my Estrella. So
okay, like, I was trying to work out
this is where you're leading it to. Yeah.
When to do washing of the hands.
That's it. Like I'm staying completely covered up here. Yeah. Doing this with the reinforced thing, and even my attacks a lot of the time, I'm keeping that on there, so that when you do go for something, I can just go speed if I want, but then if I do just leave it and you go for something else, I can now go straight into like my plumas and my Estrellas. So I'm keeping this in range covered, and when I realize we're going block instead of pulgada, that gives me the green light to go forward to do Estrella, pluma.
Okay. Because I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah.
I thought at this range I'm doing Estrella and pluma. Yeah. And then once I get to here,
that's what I was thinking as well. I was thinking, I'm like, I almost need to bait. Yeah. And then that way I'll get this entry. Yeah. And then once I'm in here, then like, I was thinking the same thing. Like that. Yeah. But I'm finding that when I'm doing the plumas and stuff, if you have enough power, like this is folding. And like it just look like it would help a lot more with a reinforced hand on it. Same with like the Estrella. Like I know that like we're grabbing this, but part of the reason is that our forearm is meant to be almost like a block for the grab, right? Yeah. So I'm like, I find that a lot of people almost reaching out, and that's hitting and it's folding and it's messing with it. So I think just keeping it tighter and reinforced, even that step in, like I'll say, if I can get into the arm, even better. Yeah. Because then I can really get into it. As long as it doesn't wrap around. But, Right. But I can chuck our helmets on. Yeah. See, that's for the foam. Alright, we'll switch to the foam. We'll do that drill with the foam, and then we'll try the closer range. Okay. At least we can hear the alarm to it. Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea what happened to the last one. So let's do a couple of those. What do we want to call it? It's like Dos Manos Machete, almost, because we're using two hands on it. Yeah. That's how I'm working. And this is very much how Ray was fighting in range before. It's like both of these guys. It's both a block and an offense load. Yeah. And it means he's ready for his entries, and that's how he's beating us going. He does this stance and it enters and beats us. Yeah. Because he said we've ticked off the Largo. He's going, I can't get your hand, can't get your head, can't get your body. You're getting the leg back now. So he's like, I have to play annoying bait game in the middle. And then he's like, you're actually getting better at the counters, so now I have to enter and just dominate differently.
But if you can drive in with this, it's really frightening.
Yeah, exactly.
Like trying to get away from someone just up and down.
That's it. And because you're so close range, don't just do one. Yeah. Like I know, like we don't have to beat the hell out of each other, but he does go here and goes bang, 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 bang until they go, all right, I get it. Because if you just do the one and go here, you're gonna go bang, power through me. Yeah. It's like
I suppose it's actually taking their space, pushing them
You're
back
pushing and doing the balance almost like we're driving with like a knife disarm.
If you leave them on balance,
and it's keeping the control check. So it's almost like if you just do the one, you're taking the control away, which leaves you in danger. If you are going to do it, make sure you at least circle to the back and exit the push on front. Just make sure you exit safely. But if we pop it up a little bit.
So this is, we're still extending.
Just the main one I'm looking at is if you do an angled one, I'm moving my head around it, and you do an angled one, so I'm like facing it, moving around. But if you do a vertical, this one. Just be careful that you don't fall into the trap of that, because it slides into your hands a lot. It becomes a lot of slash and stabs. Same on the other side. Goes in, and then exactly. So I'm finding that if it's more of a vertical shot, you're this one, and then exactly. And sometimes I'll do that where I'm rolled, get off the middle, but I'm not in the middle anymore. But so you see what I mean? That you can still stay quite covered even though you're in range. It doesn't mean at any point that you can't step backwards and go speed assist at the hand or the head. So and then even then though, because your hand's on that, I'd be thinking spine. But if I went here, exactly, and then you're loaded on knife. So like even off the spine, I'd probably just go spine, speed assist. Because I'm like, if that's here and I go for that, you go spine, I'm so open now. Exactly. So it sets up a lot of the Largo exit stuff for someone who comes in too aggressive, especially if they're mirroring you and doing this stuff, it sets up washing the hands. Alright, still do your normal cover up, going wide, lower the guard, to bait option stuff. But if you realise it's all working well, then consider this for an entry.
So we're going to fight close and try this?
Do you want to just start off like close?
Out?
Do you want to just start close? See how it feels? Easy. We don't have to go hard or fast.
Because I feel if I start out here, it's going to take a while to get down.
No, that's sweet. Let's take this off and then see if we can merge them together. We don't have to go hard or fast. Because I know you're worried about getting close with the phone. The crews are pretty fast. The main thing is make sure you're really rolling to like face it, so that we're not just
each shot. Double.
That's it. Like you can take it off a bit if you want. Slash and stabs are actually pretty good like this. See, it's interesting because you did the footwork with it. I've got that, and I'm trying to clamp and drag through. But you've pivoted your leg around as I've done it. So it's just turn and turn and turn. But you can feel that hook on it, right? We can actually get in close enough to do those kind of moves.
Well, that was strong, but I had to have that over.
And
I was hoping that if you kept dragging it,
I might almost drag it through my own neck.
That's the only.
That was good. You kept the structure pretty well. The only extra thing. Oh no, you got your pinky up. You're all good.
I mean, eventually, I suppose Ray would have done something else with it, but for now, it's all right.
Well, I see, like the next part of that, because I was going.
We went around.
I was going here. And we're going through like that.
Someone had to face.
Well, the next part for me would be here. Into like that. But the problem is that you're also in the same situation. You can also go back off it. So if all of a sudden you went back and then you went back, so I punch across. It goes, but it sets up some good counter game.
Okay.
Nice. The hands are right.
They're a bitch. Put my hand straight through it.
It's a good defensive drill. Even if it's just so someone's stuck in the corner, you can't use your footwork.
The trouble with the thicker ones, I'm doing a lot of locking. Like
I know. I've noticed. So I'm wondering if some of these would have if it was skinny, if it would have threaded through.
I'd have to. I wouldn't be blocking like this.
There's one or two I've accidentally blocked like that, which I'm not trying to do.
And I'm going, that's not a block.
That's where I find the disadvantage of these, but you can go harder and faster. In fact, you can target leg and body a bit more nice. But like I said, there's always an advantage of all three types. Alright, feels really good for already. Let's go back to the normal one.
Okay.
But see how much closer you can get with those?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Let's do one more of that. But get to a point where you're almost just driving with your feet, but don't change what you're doing with your hands.
See, I don't.
So like, I
still don't feel like we're battlefield.
No, I was about to say, I'm like, that's technically not the entry. Like, we're in the right range to do the entry, but we still haven't done the entry yet.
I feel like one of those is we're going around. Someone should have just stepped forward.
That's what I'm saying now. Like, before we switch to the normal one, I would say do exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Don't actually do don't change your hands, because you'll find that you'll take one off and it's going to get all loose. But off a couple of these shots, do like that, do yours, and bang, bang. Off one of these, just to see if we drive into your feet. Don't change your hands. Yeah. So I might almost consider it like a charging block. I think we used to do charging roof blocks with the stick fighting.
Yeah.
And that gave us like some grappling entries. Thinking the same kind of thing. If you stay covered, you're feeling like it's reinforced, and you feel comfortable in this range, and all of a sudden you see something, you might be able to just drive in, and then off that, you might get a wash in the hands.
See how your hands are slightly off the body?
Yeah.
I feel I could move that, whereas if you were...
Yeah.
I don't know whether we can go closer.
Oh, I'm bringing myself to it.
Yeah. Because that first time when you came out, I thought, I can just move that.
I don't want to leave it too far out.
Yeah,
but I also need to be able to get some kind of contact, so that I can have the feel.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So like, let's try that for a sec.
Okay. Yeah, we're doing this. Just walked into it.
Yeah. That's the other thing. That's why the pivot's so good. Because you went straight forward there. And I almost just pivoted off and then went through your neck. But he starts to feel very much like the katana.
Yeah.
Where actually even here, Ray does a lot of his forearm stuff. So I'm like, and if you go on the other way, same thing. Forearm, bump. Going through, so you don't actually have to change to washing the hands if you're thinking about those.
Well, my thinking was just get my body to it.
Yeah.
And as I did that, because I went straight,
I've gotten off the line. Yeah, and it was very like pressure and release. I met your pressure, and then when you pushed back against it, I released it and let it through. Yeah. But no, this is already good. Yeah. Even here, think most time like either get your forearm, so like use your right forearm to bump my left one, and then have a knee go around on this. I must be the other way then.
If I pushed you that way, and then I can try to clamp down.
Wait a sec, we got the same angle. No, it is your left forearm. Left forearm, right forearm. So your left forearm first.
Left forearm.
Yep. And then right forearm clamps on the inside of my elbow.
I should be trying to come down.
That's what I'm saying.
So
my left forearm bump up.
Yeah.
And then right forearm clamp on my...
Oh, didn't we used to push sideways and then come in?
Yeah, but don't put the elbow over. Yeah. Just that forearm here.
Okay.
So like...
Push that way a bit.
But don't... You're lifting your elbow over. Just turn. Like
that turns
it's just katana. Just katana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we at one stage were lifting over.
I do it from this side. Is that there? So here. And then you go left forearm. Yeah. And then that's what I was saying. That's where the turn is. So with your left forearm, make me rotate that way. So like that. But then your right forearm goes over the top and clamps down, and then you drive. Yeah, you keep putting your elbow over the top.
Yeah, I thought we had to do that.
You be careful, because if you do that, you're actually setting me up for like, I can check that and come through almost like a number 4.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not, both are a double push, you're just dropping down on it.
Double push?
Oh, you're pushing sideways first.
Oh, yeah. You're rotating me off the line, and then you're clamping and driving.
Down.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's no different to the katana we've done for the last like 3 or 4 years.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's no different.
Okay.
The only difference is that your left hand is flared up now instead of down. That's why I think it's confusing for you, because your left pinky's up, but when it's a katana,
I'm used to pushing and then rolling.
Yeah, so I think here you feel more comfortable because you got your left hand on top. That's what I mean. But the only difference is now you've just got the pinky up. It's the same thing. Yeah, that's it. I think that's just because your grip's a little different. I think that's why it felt weird to you.
I feel like I'm upside down.
Yeah. It's just the Machete adaptation to the Dos Manos.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just do normal sparring because we're running out of time.
If we do get close, we'll slow down a bit.
We don't have to go like crazy fast.
But if we do get to here, we'll just start like we're doing.
If you want to go slower so we can go in and out of range, I don't mind. I still want you to start covered. If I see you out here and I can just go bang at the beginning, I will.
So normal sparring as a single hand coming out?
Just normal sparring. Okay. And I'm going to do it slower than usual so we can have the opportunity to enter. But I want to just be able to start normal. So I feel like we've done a lot of drills today, but I haven't actually sparred you yet. Oh, we did a little bit today.
Too close.
I think we're out of time. That's it. I'll have to check it out. Let's do like 2 minutes. Because it's time to get a knife. Yeah. Just so we can get a little bit of sparring in.
Oh, it's pieces of my
Foam. I was like, what?
All good.
Yeah, foam's falling out.
It's time for new gloves.
The moment we had some normal sparring, your range went way too far away. Doing the constant offense thing. Just so I've got no openings, just letting you know.
Okay.
We'll switch the knife anyway.
Right.
But the last like 20 moves is just me going backwards.
I just felt like you were just moving back, so
you need to stop swinging so I can attack you.
Right.
Because I won't make a mistake till I do an attack.
I felt that was open enough over here. Because I'm doing that.
You're moving, so it's not a target.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, like you can, but if you slow it down, it'll be a target. But you're doing it fast enough that the gap's moving too fast that I can't go for it.
Right.
And when it is there, it's too far away.
Yeah.
Because you might be here and you're going open, but you're going out of range. It's not like you're going over here.
Yeah.
Like you're going away, so it's not there.
Right.
And then even if I took a step, you're changing so fast. It's all good. It's all good.
The Machete, the other one started fine.
Yeah. It's just because we sped it up a little bit. The second we sped it up, you forgot to do the broken rhythm gaps to do baiting. You stop baiting.
Yeah.
You're good. You're fine. Switch the knife.